It is, what is today? Tuesday. And we are finishing up our breakfast. And then we're heading out from, I think we're in Fonda, New York, or near Fonda, New York. We're going from there all the way over to Niagara Falls. And today we're gonna do Niagara Falls. And I am excited. Are you guys excited?
And I'm buttering my pancake.
She's buttering her pancake. See that right about there? That is my glasses. It's got a fingerprint on it. Every time I clean them, Malachi brings them to me and then bam, fingerprints. Before we take off, I just want to talk about how we do our trips because some of you guys may be wondering how we do them. We do not book hotels in advance. We use Priceline and we walk in and tell them we have AAA and we tell them what we see online and then they give us the best rate. It's just the way it works. We pray as we go. So we kind of just go by the Lord's leading to where we're going to the next spot. This is not the first time we've done a trip like this. Lori and I have done trips like this over the years. There's a good 6-year period where we didn't get to take a vacation while we were church planting, but when we've taken vacations, largely we've done it this way.
Today, this room is only costing us $14 because back in February when we did the timeshare spiel in Florida and we listened to everything and we got to go to Disney World for free, or stay for free. There was also $199 cash and a one-night voucher for any Holiday Inn. So this is our Holiday Inn. The room was $125. I said, but we have AAA. They said $114. And as soon as we get home, I'm going to mail this in with the voucher, and we're going to get $100 back. So
boom.
That's so cool.
And we didn't know if we could actually stop an actual Holiday Inn because we didn't know where they were. They won't work at Holiday Inn Express or anywhere else. It had to be an exact Holiday Inn. Good morning. And so while we're traveling, we prayed about it, and as we came through, I saw a Holiday Inn sign after Schenectady, and boom, here we are. So that's kind of how we roll. I don't know how you guys do it. I know there's a lot of other ways to plan and do better trips, better ways, but this works for us. And so we're always staying very inexpensively. We get some great places to stay. We're just not worried about whether or not we have to go past the exit we want to be at or stop before it to get where we want to be. So we don't have to be right beside the place we're going. Like today we're going to drive a couple hours. We just want to kind of be at peace and get some great deals and just have fun as we go. And so if you're open to it, you could travel like us and just get hotels on the way. We literally book them as we're going.
And the breakfast was not a free breakfast.
Right.
It was a fancy restaurant with a waiter and everything. But the kids got free vouchers for their meal, and then we got $6 off of our meal. So when they brought us the bill, it was $160. Dustin didn't understand. He was like, "What?"
$1.69. $1.69. I'm like, man, I got to tip well. So, anyways, here we go. We're heading off again. So there's Florida. We went from Maryland, where we live, all the way down to Florida. Came back through here in February to Statesville. And then in June, we went down from Maryland, Statesville, and then back. And then we just went straight up on this trek all the way up here. We're going across. We call it the edge of New Hampshire, but we didn't see the signs. Going through New York, we're going to go over to the Niagara Falls. So that means in this year, we've gone from Florida all the way up to almost the entire eastern seaboard except Maine. With the girls and Malachi. That's crazy. That's been our trip. Go. Good job. Are you balancing on the end of the bed? Good gymnast. That's cool. That's what you saw the girl do in Philadelphia, right? Malachi, what are you doing? Just sitting up there. Good Lord. How'd you get up there? Just kidding. It's the only way to get him to sit still. Hannah's almost doing it too. It's kind of smushy for you. There you go. Good job. Okay, North Carolina. This trip through the Northeast is really so cool. We're still in Fulton County where we stayed at the Holiday Inn, and we're getting ready to leave to go to Niagara. I'm just out, and today is a supposedly warm day for here, and it is just the most beautiful breeze, the most wonderful sun, clear, bright blue skies, and it's just so moderately temperatured. This is awesome. I mean, it's so cool and nice, and this is a warm day for here. It's hard not to love this too, and the people have been so great here. You know, it's hard just to move down. So maybe Vermont, maybe New York, we'll see. All right, we are on. This lady always interrupts me. So we are on our way to Niagara Falls, of course, like we said before. It is a lovely day. We just went through the village of Fonda, New York.
Had a leisurely morning.
Leisurely
this is the
morning.
Mohawk River.
Mohawk River.
In New York.
This is definitely Mohawk country. And we are just having a blast. I mean, this has been a great time. I was just saying that it's really nice hanging out with the family. Everything's been really cool traveling through. And it's so nice. I can't wait to see what we see on the way. One thing we always say too is the destination isn't always just the focus. The journey is just as important as the destination. So we are out to have adventure, and we will get to Niagara when we get to Niagara, and we're gonna see what we see on the way. All right, while we were at our last stop, I just realized Charles Finney grew up, or he's born in Connecticut, and I knew he grew up somewhere in New York, and most of his big campaigns were near like Rochester, and I talked about just a minute ago one that we went by, one of the campaigns during the Second Great Awakening, and it dawns on me, I believe he accepted the Lord, you know, somewhere near Lake Ontario. I go to search and I find out his family had pioneered to Henderson, New York, and that's just under Lake Ontario, and he then started working for Benjamin Wright's law office in Adams, New York. Search it out. Guess what, folks? Where we're going to Niagara is not so far from there. So here we go again. It's one of those things where the Lord kind of redirects us and we don't know what to expect. Now, today we're going to Niagara. Tonight we'll crash out near where Charles Finney encountered God. I'm going to find as close as I can the spot where that happened, talk about it, and then we're going to take off, tour a bit, and then drive back tomorrow on down to Maryland instead of what we're going to do before. I love this. I love that we're able to be spontaneous and just jump in where God leads and just keep going. So here we go. We're not really stopping out here, but we're driving through Utica and a couple other parts of New York that I've read about in Charles Finney's writings, his autobiography. It's cool to be out here and know that there was a great awakening happening all through here with hundreds of thousands of people coming to Jesus Christ, and just whole areas awakened to the reality that God was real. And some of the encounters people had here, they were so aware of the manifest presence of God that they would get down on their knees in ditches and accept Jesus without even being spoken to or even knowing who Charles Finney was. Some of the amazing stories that come out of this area. And you know, we're driving through these areas where the circuit rider, awakener, Charles Finney was, and you can just feel it. I don't know if people here ever have a sense of it, or if they remember anything or whatnot, or if they've shared stories, but there's something here. Something happened here, and it was where God touched the world, and it's awesome.
Malachi's wearing his monster trucks, which means it's Tuesday. There you go, Papa, just for you.
Right here in Syracuse, New York.
You're almost there. There's lots of boats down there.
Wow.
Okay, here's the Niagara River. Whoa, look out everybody's window and you can see it.
Water, very blue-green, very pretty. Look at the bridge. Wow.
Niagara Falls, another bridge. Welcome to the city of Niagara Falls.
Yeah, we just left Green Island and over water. That's Canada, I think. There's the spray coming off the falls. You can see it. So cool. We are in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. Woo! We're here. Let's go see what all of the hubbub's about. How about it? It's happening. We're sending them over the edge. There's the horseshoe falls. This observation deck is
Guys, look.
Hey guys. Cheese. Say cheese. Great. Look how high that is up there. Oh my goodness. We're getting ready to get on this boat right here and go out into this. Here we go. What do you think, Malachi? Is this fun? Wow, kiddos, what do you think? Oh my goodness, there's the thing. I am. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Anna, turn around, smile. You're under the rainbow. Lydia, can you come here? Come forward right here with your sister. Come around here.
Malachi, look.
Rainbow. There's no way to see. We're climbing it. Holy cow. Look at that. Whoa. First stop. Woo. Wow. Malachi, did you get wet? We all got wet.
Malachi gets scared. He's like, ooh, ooh, and the water would come. He's like,
It's still coming. The water is still coming up there. Alright, I think we're about done, aren't we? Okay, let's call it a day. You ready?
all done.
All done.
Keep family second and Jesus first.
Okay, so we're driving away from Niagara Falls. We're going on to our next adventure, which you'll have to just watch tomorrow to find out what that one is gonna be. It is 7:28. Malachi's asking for a baba. We're gonna have to stop for dinner soon. What's everybody's favorite? Yeah, there's a tractor. What's everybody's favorite thing about Niagara Falls? Ready?
No, there's so many good things. I got wet. We went up really high. I got more wet. We went on a boat ride.
Did you know you were gonna get that wet? No, that was a surprise. Malachi got wet. Lydia, what did you enjoy?
I like everything.
Lydia likes everything. That's her typical answer. Dustin, what's your favorite thing?
Favorite thing from Niagara is just how big it is. Just the bigness, the sound. It's just, it makes me feel at peace. That big sound, the movement of water. It's so peaceful.
I love that my kids got to experience this and that their worldview just got broadened a little bit. And I'm glad that I was able to get off the boat with all three of my children. Poor Malachi, he probably has like a bruised rib or something from me squeezing him so tight. But okay. Malachi said I got wet.
The tickets are so cheap to ride the boat, like $18, that there's no reason to miss out on them. So,
Yeah, we were really excited that it was not an arm and a leg.
Yeah, 2 kids went free, right?
Malachi and Lydia were free.
Yep.
Anna was $10 and we were $18. And to me, it was totally worth that.
Oh my goodness.
The video's not gonna pick it up. Look at the moon.
Picture, Lori, picture. So we made it to our next hotel, which is just north of Adams, New York. I'll explain why we're here later. I've been up working late into the morning because we've had issues at one of our machines. is doing botnet stuff in one of our clients, and I've had to deal with traffic and log into their firewalls and find out what's going on. It's 2 in the morning. I'm heading to bed. Everybody else is asleep. Kiddos over there. But that's what happens a lot of times is I have late nights like this and have to work whenever I'm at the hotel, even though I'm on vacation. But you know what? I love it. And this is me signing out tonight.